continuing on with my, in some cases, rewatch, in some cases, first-time viewing of the trailers for the Star Trek movies. I've obviously, of course, have seen all the movies. I don't, in some of these cases, remember having seen these trailers. So yeah, in some cases, this is my first time seeing the trailer. Some of them I have seen before, but it's been a while. So we are now up to Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, a wildly popular sequel in the Star Trek movies. This is also the whale one for people who there was the movie where they travel back in time to get the whales. For me, it is also the one where they start dialing up the humor a little bit. I mean, in all the Star Trek, the original Star Trek show, the other Star Trek movies, there's a little bit of humor, but it seems like in this one, maybe particularly because it's kind of a fish out of water movie, that dialed up the humor. But then there's just seems to be a lot of jokes, a lot of humor in this one. So let's see what this trailer has to show us. All right, Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home trailer. Here we go. Paramount. Early trailers used to always put the company logo right at the beginning of the trailer.
Avoid the planet Earth at all costs. We are under the attack of an orbiting probe.
Notify all stations. Starfleet emergency. Red alert.
All right.
Earth
Trailer went straight to the problem.
Destruction.
We cannot survive unless a way can be found to respond to the probe.
The key to saving the future
Spock, you're talking about the end of every life on Earth.
can be found only in the past.
We're going to attempt time travel. Sulu, take us home.
These are the voyages of the crew of the Starship Enterprise.
But not on the
Judging
Enterprise.
by the pollution content of the atmosphere, I believe we have arrived at the latter half of the 20th century.
Stardate 1986.
San Francisco. Our own world is waiting for us to save it.
They have 24 hours.
Everybody
Remember where we part.
Break up.
I use that line all the
their
time when we go somewhere.
You look like a cadet review.
We will beam in tonight, collect the photons, and beam out.
I want you all to be very careful.
Without being discovered.
We have an intruder.
All right, who are you?
You're not exactly catching us at our best.
That much is certain.
This is an extremely primitive and paranoid culture.
What does it mean, exact change?
Many of their customs will doubtless take us by surprise.
We're ready for beam out. My transporter power is down to minimal. Got to bring you in one at a time.
You're from outer space.
No, I'm from Iowa. I only work in outer space. Let's do our job and get out of here.
Freeze! Take off, can you hear me? Freeze! I've lost it.
Who are you? Admiral Kirk! I'm coming with you.
You can't.
Check
Our
all
next
gets
stop
hurt.
is the 23rd century.
Full power now, sir.
Shields at maximum.
Steady. Hold on tight, lassie.
Can we make breakaway speed?
That's all I can give you.
What? 8. 8.1. What? 9.
Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home.
1986. Paramount Pictures. It's on the end also. Yeah, it was a good Star Trek movie. Like I say, it's got a lot of the usual Star Trek stuff. We see the beginning. They're stuck on Vulcan because they stole the Enterprise at the end of Star Trek 3 so they could rescue Spock. Vulcan took them in. They decide to turn themselves in to Starfleet to face whatever punishment they're gonna be given. On their way home, they get the message that Earth is being attacked by a probe, and it's sending the message, but they don't know how to respond, and they figure out that it's whales that will be able to respond to the alien. And of course, at this point in the future, there are no more whales. Episodes of the original series, they did a slingshot thing around the sun that allowed them to travel through time, so they decided to do that here. And of course, they go back. They're in modern, 1986 San Francisco, which for them is crazy. And that's where a lot of the humor ensues. Fish out of water. What do you mean exact change? The guy on the bus with the boombox trying to talk to people. There's a scene that they didn't show in this where Chekhov is trying to ask people where the nuclear vessels are because they need to take some stuff from a nuclear ship. And it turns out that the ship that they find is the Enterprise. So nice little tie-in, nice little moment. Good movie overall. I think this was either directed or produced by Leonard Nimoy. At this point, I think he had taken over doing the movies. I know he did 3 because he wasn't really in 3 that much, and he did do this one also. The trailer was good because beginning of the trailer got right to the problem that they're going to face in the movie, and then it showed just enough of them trying to solve the problem, you know, to kind of draw you in and want to see the rest of it. So, yeah, good trailer for this movie. And as always, if you like what you see, please subscribe. It's here, it's up there, it's over there, down there. There's lots of different places. Sorry, my throat is scratchy. Everybody else is home sick today, and I think maybe I'm getting it too. If you like what you see, please click like and click share. Tell all your friends about me. If this is your favorite Star Trek movie, what are your favorite parts? If this is not your favorite Star Trek movie, what is your favorite Star Trek movie? And tell me what you like about the movie you like. Until next time, this has been Nerd Dad 5000. I will see you later.